the Royals will play the O's. Game time 6:40. Dean Kammerer will go for the O's, who are 3-4. The Royals will have Seth Lugo on the mound, who struggled in his first start. Game time 6:40. Royals are 2-4. Oilers are 3-4. Game time 6:40. To play Auburn. Game time 5:09 CBS. Players to watch out for: Walter Clayton Jr. and
JOHNI Broome Auburn Tigers.
And Houston will play Duke tomorrow at 7:40. Players to watch out for: LJ Cryer and Cooper Flagg, as Houston's coach Calvin Sampson tries to win his first championship in his career. This is Sam Vaughan with Sam Sports Report. Tomorrow we'll do more, and women's tournament starts on Women starts tonight. It'll be Texas and South Carolina. Tip time, 6:30 on ESPN. Women's UConn and UCLA game, 8:30 ESPN. Players to watch out for in that game: Johannes Edwards is a player to watch out for in the South Carolina-Texas game. And for Texas, player to watch out for is Madison Booker. Again, game time for Texas and South Carolina is at 6. And UCLA will play UConn at 8:30. Paige Buckner is a player to watch out for UConn. And a player to watch out for UCLA is the Kansas City Chiefs are talking about moving to a new stadium. The movers of shakes of the NFL has convened at a resort in West Palm Beach and lunch place on Monday. Chiefs owner Clark Hunt was a popular man among crowd
dignitaries.
It's not because of the Chiefs' success, it's that it will have a stadium plan ready to announce by the summer at the latest. The timeline: there is no reasonable stadium ready to play to announce by the summer, the latest timeline. Notably, Royals' John Sherman outlined again last week there is no reason for it. The Kansas City Supercharged Star Bond, ineffective, expires June 30th. Lawmakers vote to extend the aggressive plan to lure either team to across the state line, but the Chiefs aren't banking on it. If you're on either side of the table, you look at the deadlines, and Chiefs team president Mark Donovan that June 30th is the deadline. Is real that the Chiefs are exploring renovating GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, Missouri, building stadium in Kansas. The letter would likely, through not certain, including a dome. They believe the dome stadium might give a team that has played in 5 of the past 6 Super Bowls a chance to host one instead. And they are more than guessing on that. They've discussed with the NFL whatever options they choose would include a public financial asking. And the the expectation is a star bond package isn't the only date on the calendar to monitor. Lets the Stars with the Missouri options. If the Chiefs stay at the Truman Sports Complex, they could target at Jackson County ballot measure either August or November. Mark Donovan said on Monday that the NFL annual meeting and any ballot on measure would need to be filled more than 2 months in advance. Yes, a ballot measure. Again, the Kansas City Chiefs, the financial avenue, along with yet to be promised support As a driver to remaining at Arrowhead, that's one plan. Far from a just guarantee it was a year ago. Wednesday, that Jackson County voters turned their noses up at extending a county-wide sales tax between the Chiefs and Royals. If the Chiefs are returning to the ballot, they'd not only come back with a loan, but with different projects. Well, a slightly different project, the renovating of blueprints have changed inside the building, and now outside too. Donovan said are now looking at potentially developing around Arrowhead Stadium, a permanent departure from April 24th when the team determined the areas are not worthy of further investment. You're not going to see a power and light, Donovan said, but you could see others' entries that would have some relevance to the game day. Those entries on which Donovan did not elaborate would have actively non-game as well. He said a Super Bowl in Kansas, those are newest details. On the Missouri option, the other option is the Chiefs having conversations about multiple Kansas sites. Those talks about a new dome stadium, which would have a price tag on the neighbors, would cost about $3 billion. Their times the amount of reservations are fueled by not only the possibility of turning a team state, but also alter of might come with putting a new stadium in the Kansas state line. But a big part of the price making a Super Bowl, it's long to be suggested that a new stadium could put the Chiefs in the mix for playing host to the most popular sporting event in the world. But at least regarding that Super Bowl, Donovan isn't operating pure to hope he's part of the community that actually selects the Super Bowl site. And that's important not because of his portion of the influence, because he knows this is definitely part of the conversation for a stadium in Kansas City. In Kansas, Donovan said, this is one reasons you do this. If they don't, it's that is. The Hunt family previously committed to contributing $300 million toward a renovation project. The number has increased in recent talks, with the state splitting the potential increased price as time has passed by. The family would need a contribution, a higher and potentially significant higher amounts toward a new builder in Kansas. That's unquestionably a factor. The Star Bonds package have their supporters. Clearly, given the legislation that's passed, but they also have decorators who have questions of their availability. Last month, Karin Tyson, a Parker Republican, said that the program is a government parking winners and losers. Read more about it at the KansasCityStar.com blog, Sam McDowell article. This is according to the Kansas City Star. And that's Sam on Sports.